luck smile on you, sir.
Nah, same to you there, Sonny. Of course, now that I've turned my hand to merchanting, luck doesn't mean as much to me as it did when I sailed racing boats for the Solar Regatta.
The regatta seems to be an important event.
Ah, it is, Sonny. It's one of the few games on Fortuna where skill counts more than luck. Skill and experience, that is.
Experience. I don't suppose you'd share a tip with a newcomer, would you?
Well, Sonny, I can't think of how long it's been since someone asked this old man for advice. I'll give you a tip. The path to victory is very deceptive. The right choice may not always be the winning one.
Looks like you have some wares for sale. Maybe I can give you some business.
That certainly would be lucky for me, Sonny. Let me show you what I have. There are cocktails for 500 credits each. A lucky rabbit's foot, 1,000 credits.
Lucky for everyone but the rabbit, I bet.
Then, for 5,000 credits each, I have a PDA advanced processor, a silk nightgown, and the official Fortuna Games computer game.
My, that's quite an odd mixture.
Pick what you will.
Have you seen a suspicious character? He might be armed and will be asking lots of questions.
Just like you are, Sonny? No, I haven't. But go ask the band. They know everyone.
I'd like to buy...
Pick what you will. Very good. By the way, I do buy all items, except the cocktails, back for half their purchase price.
Well, that's good to know.
Very good. By the way, I do buy all items, except the cocktails, back for half their purchase price.
Well, that's good to know. Fortune be with you. However, you don't seem to need my good wishes in order to win.
Fortune is a slippery thing. I'd give a tip on my current luck for something to keep me winning.
Luck is one of those things a mere mortal can't influence. At least without it being called cheating.
Probably true. As long as I'm winning, I'd best not even stop for a drink.
I'm looking for someone. Rather suspicious character who may have been through here asking questions.
Sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that, and I've been here for hours.
Let me give you my lucky rabbit's foot.
Let's hope it's more lucky for me than it was for the rabbit. Why don't we test it out? Go over to the blue machine. My gambling sense tells me it's about to pay off.
fortune. Remember me?
Sure, you're the suspicious character who is looking for another suspicious character.
Well, I don't think I'm suspicious at all. I think I'm your lucky charm. I spoke to the band and they want you back.
I'm sure they do. The thing is, I can't play unless I have my glyph knot. If I had my lucky coin, I could win the money to get it out of hock and clear my name.
Hello.
Do you know what you want?
Yeah, I do, actually. I understand that you have a glyph knot for sale.
That's right. It's here in this box. It costs 3,000 credits, no negotiating. You pay, you play.
3,000 credits is a lot of money. I don't suppose you take less, or maybe play a friendly game of cards with it as the prize?
I'm sorry. I'm not permitted to gamble when I'm on duty, and the price is not open to negotiation.
Jester, distract that person long enough for me to get the glyph knot.
Right, oh brave and clever leader. Round and round she goes, where she stops no one knows.
I can't take that. Good fortune. Remember me?
Sure, you're the suspicious character who is looking for another suspicious character.
Well, I don't think I'm suspicious at all. I think I'm your lucky charm. I spoke to the band and they want you back.
I'm sure they do. The thing is, I can't play unless I have my glyph knot. If I had my lucky coin, I could win the money to get it out of hock and clear my name.
Don't be so sad, friend. Look, here's your glyph knot and I've cleared your debts with the casino. All I want you to do is go in and join the band.
You bet. Well, I won't need this badge anymore.
Everybody, look! It's Glyphnod Guru, and he's got his nod. That swings! You were asking if we'd seen any suspicious characters?
Other than yourself, right, Sugar Pop?
Jester? That's right. Have you seen anyone?
I think I know who you're looking for. There was a man through here asking questions just like you are. He seemed rather nice. Said something odd as he was leaving, though.
Odd?
Yeah, he muttered something like, I guess even pirates can have good taste in music. Well, Fortuna's full of gamblers, but not any pirates we know of.
That is odd. Did you see where he went when he left?
He headed towards the service docks.
Well, thank you for your help. Now I really need to follow up this lead.
Oh, Sugar Pop, you never take me dancing anymore.
These tunnels feel like they're closing in on me. These tunnels feel like they're closing. I can't use that. I can't use that here. These tunnels feel like they're closing in on me. These tunnels feel like they're closing in on me.
Oh my! Oh my! We must get that bomb away from them!
Don't touch that. You don't know how it's triggered.
Why should I listen to you?
Because I'm here to help.
Let me see your badge.
I can't use that here. I can't use that here.
Oh my! Oh my! We must get that bomb away from them.
Don't touch that. You don't know how it's triggered.
Why should I listen to you?
Because I'm here to help.
Let me see your badge.
I can't use that here.
Looks good, Sugar Pop.
Well, it looks like everything is under control now. I'll be on my way.
Thank you for saving us. Now we must find and arrest the monster who did this to us.
Leave that to me. You stay here and keep your post.
Yes, that may be best. First, however, we have a film of the madman.
Interesting. It's a shame it isn't clearer. I'm certain he was giving the password to get onto his ship.
Come here and examine this control panel. These buttons operate the elevator. The others operate the casino functions. You may find this useful when you catch the miscreant.
Well, now that you've briefed me, I really must hurry. Thank you.
Thank you. Fortune follow you.
Sugar Pop, you're a genius. Think of a way to clear up that tape of the password. Let's not disturb them. They're still shaken up from the bomb scare. Let's not disturb them. That's a silly thing to do, Sugar Pop.
What? That's just plain sick.
You've tried that before.
Pasqua Wipeout. What?
You've tried that before.
Pasqua Wipeout. tunnels feel like...
Warning. Password required.
Passquote wipeout.
Password confirmed. Compartment access granted.
These tunnels feel like they're... These tunnels feel like... feel like they're close. Can't use that here. I finally caught up with you. I've chased you through 2 universes in the heart of this one, but at last I have you.
You. You of all people. Somehow I should have realized that you alone could have caught up with me.
Do I know you, or are you merely familiar with my reputation?
I know you, Rene Corda, but I'm not surprised that you do not know me. I have gone to great lengths to make certain no one would know me. Not friend, not teacher. Do you know me now, teacher?
Milo! By Gerzel! Milo! I don't think I ever knew your last name.
I don't have a last name, a family name. In fact, you could say that my not having a family name is why I am here right now.
Wait. How do I know that you're really Milo at all? I've seen that you could change your features. Tell me something that'll prove that you are really Milo's student.
Let's see. I'd better find something that wouldn't be in the biographies of the great Rene Corda. I know. In my beginner's class, there was a pretty little blonde, perky, with an odd sense of humor. She called you...
Stop! Enough.
Well, what's wrong? I thought you were rather sweet on her. I thought that would be a pleasant memory from our mutual past.
Yeah, boss, I want to hear more. What did she call you? Was it better than Sugar Pop?
That's it exactly.
Please. Have you forgotten our situation? I was under the impression that you had something serious to confide in me.
Confide? Well, at least explain. Is anyone likely to follow you here?
No. Alacker is at a regatta, and I don't think the rest of his staff has access to this particular area.
Good. Then make yourself comfortable. It's a long story.
I'll keep watch.
Remember, I'm a native of Siswig on the planet Pasqua.
Pasqua? That rings a bell. Yes, that was the planet that was destroyed by a fleet of pirates.
7 fleets, actually. 7 of the most ferocious space pirates of the day joined forces to rape my world. Their combined fleets melt-mined the most promising metals and minerals from orbit. They sold every able-bodied person they could capture into the infamous warrens of Galoo slave markets, and executed everyone else they could find with a slow burn over all the areas of major habitation.
But you escaped.
I was rescued. My grandmother had been a Ditson cyber commander, and she still had the combat implants. She arrived home from her weekly night out, grabbed me, and wiped out the squad of pirates who had killed our family. She was indeed. To avoid the slow burn, Grandma Dolby and I hid in one of the abandoned mines outside of Siswig. After that, we scrounged from the land for 6 months before a tramp freighter chanced in system. Despite having me to care for, Grandma didn't waste her time while we were hoping for a ship. From rubble in the ruins, she pieced together who had been behind the raid. She made me memorize names and other data. When we left Pasqua, Grandma raised me with the help of some off-world relatives. She worked out the training I would need to get revenge. Martial arts, universe building, face sculpting.
I think I see where this is heading.
That's right, teacher. I'm the last survivor of the Pasqua wipeout. Grandma Dolby died when I was 17. I firmly believe that when she used her cyber implants to save me, she cut her own life short. She knew that too. That's why she spent the last years of her life readying me for a job she wouldn't be alive to do herself. I swore on her grave that I would finish that training and bring Pasqua's killers to justice.
And Pasqua's killers are...
You've guessed it. The wealth behind God's pockets, the wealth that built those 7 pocket universes, is the blood of my homeworld, Pasqua. You know a shrike is a bird, often called a butcher bird. It has the nasty habit of impaling its prey on thorns. That's what I'm going to do with the pirates who destroyed Pasqua. Impale them on the thorns of justice, or failing that, destroy them.
So that's why your ship has that odd name. No offense, but I prefer Jester.
So might I, little lady. But fate didn't work out that way for me. Now, you must be wondering why I've told you this long tale.
I have, but I've also been willing to listen.
Most people I would have knocked out from the get-go. But when you walked in, I thought, Corda is a good man, a talented man. He's just the ally I need. So let me put it bluntly. Will you join me in my quest for revenge and justice?
If you will agree to turn yourself in as well when all this is done, I agree to help you. That way, not only do you honor your vow to Grandma Dolby, but I honor my contract to the old Terran government.
Of course I'll turn myself in then. How else can I testify against the pirates? If that gets me a prison sentence, well, that is the price of vengeance.
Then we have a deal?
We have a deal. Now, I've shut down Herbs and Orans. It should be easy enough to gather up Dieter and Dwister when the time comes. If we shut off Fortuna...
When I was in pursuit of you, I reactivated both Herbs and Orans.
By Gerzel. Now those villains are free again. We'll need to start all over.
I'm not certain that they were ever trapped. Both of those gentlemen apparently had access to bottled time. They were leaving their universes in stasis while they tried to figure out who had assaulted them.
I see. They were more suspicious than I had even considered. Fine. Then we must assume that Alacra will also have bottled time.
That's a fair guess. So, when we put Fortuna into stasis, Alacra will know what has happened and get very suspicious. Our only advantage will be that he will assume that I have failed.
That's right. He won't count on both of us. I wish we knew where he is right now.
Last I heard, he was going to participate in a regatta. He's probably still there.
Then we have a chance to intercept him. First, we need to get this world into stasis. After we have Alacra, we can discuss our next move.
Lights and sounds in the shape of a pyramid. Interesting. nice office. These tunnels feel... Officer, would you mind operating the controls to release our ships?
Certainly. I'll be sorry to see that cute little PDA go, though. I don't suppose you'd sell it, would you?
He'll need some bottled time, or he'll freeze up every time he moves away from us. We can't just tell him we've put the universe into stasis.
No, but I have an idea. Officer, there is a state of emergency. Someone has put the universe into stasis. I need to have our ships released, and you will need bottled time in order to be able to operate the controls.
State of emergency? Stasis? I wonder if this is related to the problems earlier. I'm sorry, I can't let you go without express clearance from Alakra.
But Alakra may be in stasis himself. We need to go check the regatta and rescue him if needed.
Why do you have bottled time? This is very suspicious. Guard! Guard!
Well, that didn't work. Have any other ideas?
I have some tactical suggestions for the regatta. Let's take both our ships. Alakra may believe I am coming to help him and not run until we are close.
Sounds good.
An old alien sailor gave me this tip. He said, the path to victory is very deceptive. The right choice may not always be the winning one.
Cryptic. But maybe we'll know what he means when the time comes.
Officer, remembering how much you liked my PDA, I made you one of your own. It'll need batteries before it can fly, so you'll need to carry it for now.
Thank you so very much. Now, wasn't there something you wanted me to do?
That's right. You were going to work the controls to raise our ships to launch position.
Of course. Come along, little friend. Let's send these gentlemen on their way. Then I can find you some batteries.
Lacra, I know your secret now. Give yourself up, or we will be forced to open fire.
Then you'll never take me to justice. I'll wager with you. I was looking forward to this race, and now you've ruined my fun. Race me. If you win, I'll surrender. If I win, I go free.
Will you honor that bet?
Mr. Corda, you insult me. In my universe, all bets are honored. Take my offer or open fire.
You've won, Alakra. Still, you can't hope to win against justice. Turn yourself in, and we'll do our best for you.
No! I've won now, and I'll always win. Farewell, suckers! I'll bet good money that we will meet again.
Now that we're done with Fortuna, we need to plan what comes next.
I've been working on that. I know the locations of 3 other universes. Cabal, Jungen, and Verdry. All this seems to tie together in a universe called Dice. However, before we even find the coordinates for that one, Herbs and Orans need a second shutdown.
I could go back and fix what I messed up.
No, that might tip off Dieter and Twister that you've switched sides. I'll go back. The villain returning to the scene of the crime. You take Cabal and Verdry. I'll try Jungen. I should finish Herbs and Orans pretty fast.
That's a good tight plan. But what if I find something you should know while you're on Jungen?
Have just the thing. With this remote relay comlink upgrade, we'll be able to keep in contact through your PDA. It's the latest thing in pre-space transmitters.
Where did you get this?
Don't ask. Just think of it as a present for the little lady. I'll also call you if I find anything. Then we meet up to find Dice. I have a feeling that will be the worst universe of all.
Stands to reason. Then we're off.
One for all and all for one! Vengeance for the victims of Pasqua. Right, Sugar Pop?
Please don't call me that. Especially around Milo.
Come and play a game with me, laddie.
Play a game with you? Not likely, crone. That gallows seems like a poor playground to me.
Leave or stand, that is my command.
I can't walk.
You may leave or play my game. Those are your choices. I'll spice the pot for you, because I am a kind and generous soul. Or mayhap because I know why you have come to Cabal. I promise you prizes if you win.
Very well, I'll play your game, witch. Tell me what I must do.
You know the child's game called Hangman? We will play that game here. If you win, not only will I give you freedom of my hut and garden, but also I will teach you a magic spell.
And if I lose?
I believe you already suspect the answer, stranger. If you lose, you hang by the neck until you are dead, dead, dead. You've won the game, and a good game it was. The answer that you found may also help you in your quest.
Avalon Greer keeps his heart in an egg. Now, that's an odd phrase. Can you explain it to me?
No, I cannot. I may not always agree with our sorcerer king, but we are siblings in the magical arts. I owe him some loyalty. However, I did promise you a spell. Listen sharp. Point your fingers at what you wish to animate. A figurine of your own making, or one that already exists. Then say the words, move and jump, wriggle and crawl. Animate this figure for the good of all.
I'll remember that. Will the spell work on a living creature?
No, only on an unliving figure. A command spell is needed to influence the living. No, go from here and be on with your quest.
Thank you, ma'am. I don't fancy having my life swing on a few words, but yours was a challenging game. I don't like the looks of that. I can't take that. like clams. That won't work. Not with that. I can't take that. What was that? It looked like an eyeball.
We have lit the lamp and opened the clamshell. But what are the words?
Open sesame?
No, wrong universe for that phrase. This one was more poetic.
Excuse me, I was wondering if I could help?
Do you know the words to the opening spell?
Why, yes I do. I heard something that might help when I was on glitter. As opens the eye of crystal, all things are opened.
Those are the words. I remember now. Thank you, stranger. Let me return your kindness with some words of advice. When you approach the phoenix, show honor and humility.
Thank you. I will remember that.
And since you have given us the words for the opening spell, allow me in return to teach you the commandment spell. Crush a crystal with a heavy object while saying, "Fracture lines, make you be mine." Then point to your target and say, "Come to me."
Fracture lines make you be mine. I'll remember that. Should be useful.
Remember, magic is unreliable at times. Be careful not to waste your spells, for there are times that magic will be your only recourse.
See, Sugar Pop? Magic's unreliable. Not like me.
By the way, I've seen this strange crystal eye. It seems to fly.
Oh, it does fly, friend. It is the magical creation of Avalon Greer. He uses it to scout for him.
Some say that it is more than that. Avalon Greer protects it with great care. When it is at its place of rest in the tower, it is nearly invulnerable. Surely he would not take care if it was just a scouting device.
You have a point there. I will let your words guide me if I ever encounter it. Again, thank you. Oh yeah, this is a place of worship, all right. But for who? Or what?
Kneel before the mighty phoenix. Show reverence upon the dais of humility.
That won't solve anything. That won't solve anything. That won't work. There must be another way. I can't use that. Nah, I should. Can't use it. Let those that are separate come together in understanding. Great Phoenix, I humbly beseech you, could I impose upon you to allow me to set up my resonance tracer in this chamber?
You demonstrate humility. Have you wit as well? Upon my altar, show me the numbering of myself in the smallest part of a wing.
I can't use that here. One. There is always only one phoenix.
Yes, one phoenix only. Yet think on this. The distant heart of Avalon Greer is my chick. Now, as you have shown me honor, you may use your tools of search. Also, take your offering back. Now it is blessed.
Thank you, wise one.
One more piece of wisdom for you. Tell your friend that he must return to his former self to conquer the present. This much a phoenix should know.
My friend? Oh, Milo. Thank you again, beacon of eternal wisdom.
Hey, let's not overdo with the flattery, boss. You might decide you're not sincere.
I can't take that. Move and jump, wiggle and crawl. Animate this figure for the good of all.
Snow is cold, but colder is the heart of Avalon Greer. Know the pupil of the crystal eye that can be conquered only by the kiss of the rose.
The cold heart of Avalon Greer. Interesting.
Yeah, boss. You know all about cold hearts, don't you?
Oh, how wonderful. We have always wanted to see one of our sculptures live and breathe. How dull would the world be without magic? Since we will benefit from your use of magic here, let me refill your magical reservoir.
Is there anything else you might be able to tell me, my beautiful queen? Might you be knowledgeable about the structure of this unique universe?
Dear sir, to find the answer to such questions, you must seek out the Tower of Avalon Greer on the planet Glass.
Hi. You don't look like someone from around here.
I don't? Well, I guess that's because I'm not. My name is Corda. I'm a bit of a wanderer. I've been all over the place.
Yeah? Me too. Once I went all the way to Glitter. Pretty place, but dark. I saw the witch who lives there playing a really scary game with this man. I prefer green places, but green is the color of life. That gallows isn't just for show, let me tell you. Still, I think if you remember the heart, you won't lose all your parts. Hello again. You know, I can't stay here talking without something to make it worth my while.
Okay, I'll see what I can give you.
You admire magic? I'll make you a deal. If you can trade me the words to 2 new spells I don't have, like the command and the opening spells, I'll give you one known only to sprites.
That seems fair. Let's see, for the opening spell, the words are, as opens the eye of the crystal, all things are opened. And for the commandment spell, the words are, fracture lines, make you mine. After which you point to the target and say, come to me. Do you need the material components as well?
I'm certain I have the components. Wow, these are neat. Here's my spell. Crush a feather with a lodestone, then point at your target and say, winds of night, end the highest flight. Forceful winds. Works every time. Now, let me tell you a secret. Dwarves love good food. They'll do practically anything in return for a nice morsel or two. All but the king. His love is mechanical devices. I've heard he's made a bubble wand. That should be most interesting.
I thought I was sure. Good day, sir.
And what's so good about it, I'd like to know? I have a couple of days for a meal break and the chow wagon didn't show. I'm famished. And I heard clam chowder was on the menu. I bet the others ate it all.
I believe I have something you could eat while waiting for the chow wagon.
You're a lifesaver. My gut was shriveling. The king keeps us digging so that he has metal to build his crazy machines. Last time it was a bubble wand. Not that I mind mining. That's what I do. You want to see what I do for days on end? Here, take the keys to the mines and look around. I work like crazy, and they can't even get the chow here on time.
Thanks for your time.
Time? That I've got. What I don't have is enough food to really pack my belly.
You know, Sugar Pop, you've got to admire someone so single-minded.
Don't call me Sugar Pop, Jester. Our friend here might decide I'm on the menu. I can't use that here.
Metal and minerals! What odd creature has entered my hall?
A mere human, Your Majesty, a visitor to the world of Forge.
Forge. Ah, Forge. How great was her glory once. How fine her mines. How deep her secrets. It seems that such glory vanishes as Avalon Greer grows colder and colder.
Poor guy. He seems really sad, Sugar Pop.
What wonder is that? It does not smell like a thing of magic. I smell metal and hear the turning of gears.
Gears? What an imagination! I am a product of the height of technology.
Come closer, dearest, most beautiful machine. Let these old dwarven eyes linger on your lovely form. By what magic do you fly, beautiful, smiling machine lady?
A miniaturized anti-gravity unit.
Anti-grav, you say? More wondrous even than my bubble wand. Sir, did you build this amazing machine?
Yeah, I did all the programming for the AI personality myself, something I regret from time to time.
Sugar Pop?
Sir Sugar Pop, this fascinating fabrication has distracted me from the courtesy due a guest. Please enjoy your stay on Forge. If there should be anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask.
Shining smooth, shining bright, worked by fire, heart of light. Do you have time to speak with me, Your Majesty?
Indeed I do. I have thought much about you and your marvelous little friend. What brings you here?
I have learned that you may have a device that will enable me to conquer the volcano of glory.
Yes! I have a magic bubble wand that I could loan you in return for your fascinating floating lady. I would return her to you when you returned my wand. If you fail to return it, I keep the smiling sphere.
Oh, Your Majesty, I could not do without my little assistant. I have another machine with me that might serve to interest you. It's called a resonance tracer.
Fascinating. Yes, I will accept this in trade. I will even return it if you return my wand.
Gee! You can't do without me, Sugar Pop? I won't let you forget that.
Here is the bubble wand, Sir Sugar Pop. Remember, no hammer ever conquered a magic bubble, but like into like merges without trouble.
Thank you for both the wand and the words. This place is a real gem. Fractal lines, make you be mine. Come to me. The voice of the sun is deeper than all thunder. Hear it now.
Hey, Sugar Pop, message incoming.
I'm so glad you took this call in person. I've been through hell.
Hell? Milo, you sound terrible. What do you mean?
Issue of Adon put me through this trial where I had to relive the Pascal wipeout. I made it through, but I'm so shaken I don't know if I can continue.
Don't back out now. You've come so far and learned so much. You'll never forgive yourself. The only way to keep the Pascal wipeout from haunting you is to finish your revenge.
You're right. I'll pull myself together and finish this universe off. I wonder what I'll do with my life when all this is over.
That's a worry for later. Talk with you soon, and watch out for more head games.
Dirt and water and ragged twig may unfold a wonder. Within a stone or pit, a crystal dominion can be found.
Excuse me, miss, but what is that supposed to mean?
Papa? Where am I? Who are you? What is this place?
I am not your papa, miss, as I'm sure you know. I'm Rene Corda. Who is your papa? Maybe I can take you to him.
My father is Avalon Greer, the ruler of this universe. I'm his daughter, Rose.
The daughter of Avalon Greer. Why were you imprisoned in that bubble?
Imprisoned? Yes, I remember now. My father did a spell that locked his heart away. This made him invulnerable to harm, but he became very cold.
Heartless, you might say.
Jester? So he locked his heart away and then he locked you away. Sounds like he hid the two things that made him vulnerable. In an odd way, he may have imprisoned you to keep you safe.
But what could be a danger to me? All this universe is my father's domain. Surely I would be safe here.
There are some things your father should explain to you himself, Princess Rose. Several times during this journey I have been given cryptic statements, all related to the heart of Avalon Greer.
Tell them to me. Perhaps I can help you, and in helping you, help my poor papa.
The Phoenix said, "The distant heart of Avalon Greer is my chick."
That one is easy. Just as the Phoenix is immortal, so is Papa, as long as his heart is kept away from him. Like the Phoenix, Papa would be reborn as the man he was before, if his heart was returned.
What was your father like before he put his heart away?
He was a good man, a just man. I had the feeling that he had some great sorrow in his past, something that he would do anything to set right. Yet, he seemed afraid, too.
Interesting. The unicorn said, "Snow is cold, but colder is the heart of Avalon Greer. The pupil of the crystal eye can only be conquered by the kiss of the rose."
The crystal eye is my father's magical spy. I wonder if he hid his heart within it. It sounds as if my kiss might affect the eye in some way.
That is an interesting thought. I wonder how the witch's riddle fits in. The answer to her puzzle was, Avalon Greer keeps his heart in an egg.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Could she have meant egg, symbolically? Eggs and eyes are shaped rather alike.
I don't know. The last riddle is your own, the one you spoke as you woke up.
Yes, I remember speaking strangely. To me it seems that something needs to be planted. Certainly, dirt and water and ragged twig sound like a garden. Stone and pit are both words for seed.
Rose, I have the crystal eye here. Given what the unicorn's riddle said, I was wondering, well, would you mind kissing it?
Why are you so shy, Corda? I would be delighted to kiss the crystal eye if that will help to free my father from the spell with which he has bound himself.
Thank you, Rose. Here is the egg from the witch's riddle. I wonder how we can open it safely.
Maybe the same trick will work twice.
Now, hopefully, we can get Avalon Greer to surrender peacefully.
And I'll have my father back, sweet and kind, just as he once was. Oh, I could just kiss you.
Hey, don't make so much of it, boss. Remember, she'll kiss just about anything.
creepy tower. I wonder who built it. Whoa. This place is so dark I can hardly see.
Hold where you are. I am Avalon Greer, and this universe is mine.
Greetings, ruler of this magnificent universe.
You, an intruder, have the gall to come before my august majesty as if you are a mere supplicant? Depart, or feel the wrath of Cabal's sorcerer king.
Avalon Greer, your majesty, I have come to request that you surrender to justice for your part in the Pasqua wipeout.
I had thought you might come. I have watched your progress through my universe, felt the lips of my daughter free my heart from its cold safety.
Are you prepared to surrender?
Yes. I did not mean any harm. The Pasqua raid seemed like a great adventure when we were planning it. Not at all like the horror it became. Even afterwards, when enough time had gone by that we believed our crime forgotten, my heart would not let me forget.
So you locked your heart away so you wouldn't feel the pain anymore.
And I imprisoned my daughter as well. From the moment of her birth, Rose became my greatest weak spot. She reminded me of every child who had died on Pasqua, of every parent who mourned. Finally, I put her away, lest she weaken me too much and bring the wrath of those who had been my allies down on her innocent head. Take me to justice, but promise me that Rose will be safe.
I promise, sir. Now come along. There must be another.
Hey, Sugar Pop, message incoming.
I guess you're not taking calls again. I'm patching the wound I got from some furies, like mythology or something. They're a complete parody of justifiable revenge. I barely got away. Wonder if because I'm sort of a fury myself, they were able to do me more harm. What a blue thought. I'll be heading on soon. Hope you and Jester are doing well. By the way, I found a clue for you. To stop the time flow on Cabal, the caster must boil, stir, and consume a potion, blending the 4 elements: water, then fire, wind, and finally earth. It must be done evenly, with a final dash of the life-giving powder that only the cavern can yield. But beware the toxic powders this cavern yields, for only the life-giver will allow the alchemist to live. Don't know what all this means, but good luck with it.
Winds of night, end the highest flight.